At the same time, there are people that have too many obstacles to overcome. Right? They're born with some missing connections or something. So, but if you have the facilities, I think you can learn mathematics. Now, the singing thing is interesting. You can teach people to listen for the right thing. You can teach them feedback so they know when they're doing something right. You can teach them all this stuff. But can you take anybody and make them into...
I've seen it. I mean, I've seen boys that could not hit a note to save their life, and they worked with my choral director, and they could hit a note.
All right, see? All right, cool. That's fine by me.
Well,
That A and C note is actually equal to 5 divided by 3.
and
Yeah,
most
okay,
people
cool.
singers-
Oh yeah, reduces to 5/3?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
10,000 hour rule?
I'm just going through it.
10,000 hour rule.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's this theory that
Oh, if you
anybody
practice
can-
something for 10,000
you
hours.
can master anything.
Yeah,
And
I've heard that.
being born with it only gives a minute advantage. And it just, the only reason people who are born with the talent are better, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of idea. They're
Oh.
better, people hear that, they train them more, they get more practice.
No,
Anybody
no,
can
that's,
do it.
if you're going to take statistics, real quick example, since you said that. Most Major League ball players were born in August, or late, around that time of the year. Why is that? Do you, if you want to have a good baseball player, do you try to time it so that they'll be born in that time of year? It's because of this. The cutoff date for getting into certain leagues makes it so that some people have to wait longer. So if you're born the day before, they say you have, or the day after, you have to be this age. Like for me, I was born September 21st. So in kindergarten, I had to wait a whole year because I wasn't 5 on freaking September 1st. So I started my whole thing late, which freaks me out sometimes. But
Yeah, I didn't know.
so if you're like a day after you turn the right age, then you have to wait a year. That means when you start at the level, you're older than most of the other kids. So when somebody comes out there and say, oh, let's see what we got. Look at that guy. Jeez, he's running really fast, picking everything up because he's freaking older. He's had time to develop. Coordination, muscles, he's had time. And they go, let's focus on that guy. So they develop into a major league player, which is a really interesting thing. And you look at the data, you say, should everybody try to have their kid born in August? Is there something special about August? No, it's something special about the time they start playing baseball, really, right?
I never really
August
got
is
that
pretty
cutoff. I never really understood the cutoff
You were born up.
because when I was born in Hawaii, they didn't have that kind of cutoff.
Oh yeah, it should be a rolling thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, help me out. Who said the first? What was the first thing that somebody suggested? Baseball.
Basketball. Music.
Basketball. You can do that. I haven't tried Fibonacci Baseball yet. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Fibonacci Baseball jersey. No way. Anyway, that's not really
Gives for
quite what I was looking for.
Oh, no,
That's terrible.
That's not even a real jersey.
That's terrible.
That's what we'll get you.
Try gaming.
Here we go. Oh, baseball musings, Fibonacci games. There was a game, Marlins League, Colorado, and they were talking about the fact that everything that's happened was some kind of 8 homers, 13 doubles, 21 extra base hits. So that was, see, that's not really satisfying for me. What I want to see is if there's any connection between the Fibonacci sequence itself and what we can see in baseball. And personally, I think there might not be
You
necessarily.
should show that video I showed you. I think you should.
Baseball's losing its pitchers. There's a national take Bill James' conception of Fibonacci win points. Holy crap, wait. There's like a whole mathematical thing here. Now, some of you guys are like, don't mathematicize my baseball. But
baseball as long as you know
I'm not.
soccer, I'm good.
holy crap. So Fibonacci win points attempt to measure not just the pitcher's compilation of wins, but also includes a measure of their quality. Neato.
Neato.
Neato. No, you had to use
Now, wait,
that.
I'm sorry. So a pitcher with .618. Does that look familiar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Winning percentage will have a Fibonacci win points equal to his wins. So blah, blah, blah. So, all right, my attempt here is not for us to learn this, obviously, right? Because it's real quick to get lost. But if you're interested in baseball, you could look this up. You could try to figure out how this relates to the game, right? There's a lot of different statistics people keep on baseball. I did not believe that I would find something, and there it is. Fibonacci win points. I've never heard of that before. But that's the connection between Fibonacci sequence and baseball. I have not yet not found a connection, and I thought right there I might have lost it. But no, there's a connection. That's silly.
Basketball.
Basketball.
Yes.
I think you should show the video that
And
I
I
showed
think
you.
you'll see
What video?
Tools, ladders.
Oh, that video.
Yeah.
The basketball pig.
Cite it. You wouldn't walk very well.
Someone made that.
That's interesting.
It's very good.
And then
It's still walk, but it's
yeah,
very
the lyrics too, school ever changing and growing. And
Oh, all right. Now this is kind of cool. All right, and this is actually not only related to basketball. This is actually something bigger than that. This is a friend of mine, my friend Sean. He used to work at Dell, making stupid amounts of money. He's got 5 kids and spending it super. He actually made money
Kids are
through the
money
whole
suckers.
time the stock market was going down using a process that was based on Fibonacci sequence. It's called Fibonacci I can't remember what the hell it's called, but it's if you do Fibonacci stock market, it talks about the number of peaks. Like if you watch the stock market and you see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that might be it's about to really drop big time or it's about to go up big time. So the number of little peaks and troughs kind of predict what might happen. And you're not always right, but if you always apply this in the long run, you'll come out ahead. So any guys ever play like poker? Ever play like, and I'm talking about, you ever play it for money? Or do you know how to kind of figure out? So at some point, you want to put some money in the pot. And if you lose, and you're still in the game, you're okay with it because you figured out possibly in the long run, if you keep doing that money in the pot for that same situation, in the long run, you'll come out ahead. So you're okay with a couple losses because if you keep playing that same way, you know you're going to come out ahead because it's based on the probabilities, right? So this is actually just an attempt to figure out the same kind of thing. And people have done this and it actually works. And if I had any kind of spare money, I might actually try it myself. But the word spare and money for me right now don't go together. Right? So, but that's interesting. Fibonacci stock market. You just search that. So what I want you guys to do, hopefully I'm getting you a feel for what Fibonacci is. This the sequence. What I want you to do by Wednesday is to come back with something you've researched. And I'll tell you this, the person that's got the most interesting story, the most interesting connection, will get a few extra credit points. There's a little bit of competition. No, it's talking about betting on sports.
Yeah, no, in English.
But it does talk about basketball.
Totally with that.
Well, you keep going. I mean, I just look at all it is.
Now that I understand it.
Maybe there's a connection.
is that research thing?
Or is that
What do you think
optional?
it'd be?
It's extra credit opportunity, so it's optional.
In a way, did I already did that?
Yeah, you're right. So next time I'll show that. I was just running out of time, man. I got to get that
My
link.
research is already done. I already showed you at the very beginning.
But that was cool. I like the way that they talk about the different aspects of the sequence as they're showing the video, right?
And even the lyrics is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. They use the right number of the number for the Fibonacci sequence. Is awesome.
And the lyrics will
Spiraling out, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, Don. So any homework you give me, I'm going to give it back to you at least by the end of the week. I'll get it. That's fun to do.
The homework for this section has to be turned in by the test, correct?
Homework for, no. Homework for anything has to be turned in by the day of that test for that stuff. Homework corrections are due by the end of the year.
Homework corrections
Obviously,
due at the end of the year.
homework is due by the day of the test, because what's the best way to prepare for a test?
So it's all
All the homework, all the sections for a test are due by the day of that test.
3.5.
And then the corrections are due at the end of the year.
So 3.5 all the way till now, and then extra credit is at the end of the semester, right? Or do you want that?
Extra credit, homework corrections, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It's nice.
So homework of extra credit is gonna be in the test. You can give only 1 or 2 questions with extra credit.
Oh, Oh yeah, for the extra credit, I'm probably gonna put some bonus problems down there.
I did all of them.
Okay. So you should be ready for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have.
Stuff is this.
I like your math class.
Thanks, Brandon.
It's cool.
I like it too. Math teachers, we don't hear that very often. So it's nice to hear.